This is such a beat. What achievement do we have? Doubled up on Jerkin's curses. Yeah, missed that. Transform into every object possible. Oh. Great intro. They stole Max's brain. Yeah, start it up. Okay, gonna end it off on my side. So if we have any audio technical difficulties, I will bring it up. Hello, purple! Boom, boom, boom.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
This is the titled novel by Jane Austen.
Buddy? No, 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 no. No!
What happened?
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Hey!
Huh?
What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know. 1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box, then bam! Out went the lights.
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number one, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway, someone knocked us out with a booming...
Go ahead. Put us out of our misery.
Since we've lost the devil's toy box, we might as well be dead anyway.
Too easy. Keep talking.
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number two, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time. I certainly didn't see anything interesting. No siree, Bob.
Can we go now? The apocalypse is at hand, and we've got plans to make.
No. Let's run through it again.
Fine.
What happened to Max? Talk!
Dang it.
We don't know.
1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box.
Then bam! Out went the lights.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway, someone knocked us out with a booming and or bamming sound, and,
Well, that's the last thing we
Dang it.
remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
yeah, that's the last thing we remember. Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time.
Liar!
All right.
Okay.
I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
God, this is going to be such a hard thing. I need to lock in.
General Skunk Ape. I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break.
They imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries. Anyhow, since Skunkapi's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a psychic. Are you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets,
Never shove it in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we?
Enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems...
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a rodent more plugged into the bad one.
Hopefully we can do this one and done. I don't really like these kind of stories, doing them multiple times. Mentioned it before. A novella? No. What's it called? A Grunken Grime or something? I don't know. It's like Roger Rabbit. Like, I enjoy, like, the all the stuff happening and the jokes, but I don't really enjoy, like, finding out who framed Roger Rabbit every single time. Jeez!
Hey, Rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Spill!
I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnacks and whatnot. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk Ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach, with the jellyfish on the water skis. Anyways, So I grabbed the tourists, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all.
You lie!
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was giving directions to a confused tourist. Poor fella was wandering around in circles.
Where?
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles.
Frankie the Rat
Maybe
helping
he'll
a
know more.
tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side of town.
Frost Prime in the background, sure. Ascension 25. Makes me feel like a real loser for not being able to beat Ascension 0. Oh, of course. Oh.
You foreign guy, what's your
Poor
story?
little German.
Ooh, an American police shakedown. How thrilling.
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah.
Dirty lion rat.
You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow,
Lie.
You're right, it was more like 57 minutes ago. Yeah, but you American police are stinklers. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Ödeler Spuckenfreundl affair. But Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. After
No.
the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You
This
know
means
what
someone
else?
other than
I'm
Skunk Ape.
starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaking the friendly rat's directions.
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Very well. About an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I
What does
think
no
it was
do?
Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have.
A hard rain's coming, pal. And when it comes, you're gonna wish you were only in a Weltraum-Liebwachsauberkrieg.
Your grimness is depressing, but something must be getting lost in a translation. So, as I was saying, after the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaken. People in this country are so intense.
Yeah, there's nothing really that he can say. I think I went the wrong way with that.
The tourists seemed like just another victim circle in the drain, but I knew there was more to the story.
No,
it was time to
that's
circle
it.
back and flush out the truth.
Oh. Back to Frankie.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was giving directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnachs and whatnot. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk ape.
I hadn't seen any...
A brain? Was it Max's?
How should I know? All I know, it was a brain and a jaw. And that crazy space gorilla was holding on to it like it was his best friend in the world.
Who was with him?
So anyways, I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling, that's all.
Sure, hide behind your crates and wait for someone else to do something. But one day, the violence in the streets is gonna spill over the gutters and stain your pretty white socks with the blood of the innocents.
Socks? I don't got any socks. I'm a rat.
And don't you forget it.
So now what? Ah! You're welcome.
We need to figure out who Skunk Ape was fighting.
Back! Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries.
You're lying!
No, I'm not. I haven't seen the General, and I defy anyone to say otherwise.
Go on.
As I was saying, since Skunkapi's imprisonment, I've been re-evaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a science spinner. It's a very fulfilling, low-temperature job, more suited to a space ape of a certain age.
Oh,
Could you stop waving around your ineffectual
just
Earth
shove it in his
weapon?
mouth.
It's very distracting.
I can't help it. I'm a dog on the edge.
As I was saying, enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins and outs of this gloriously...
Rats? The whole world's full of rats. All of them clawing each other's eyes out to get off this sinking ship called life.
That's quite disturbing and sad. Please stop.
I won't stop until I get the guy who did this to my little buddy.
Hey, don't you want to know about our baby iguana seal?
the German had like 0 things to say. You know. Like, because if I can find out who was fighting Skunkapi, I can figure out more. Maybe I should just tell me more. Hurry up, I'm assuming doesn't have any unique thing other than skipping dialogue. I think the rat. Okay. Let's go with trying to say you're lying, maybe. Frankie. Rat.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnacks and whatnot.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. The nerve of some people, trampling a rat's God-given merengue rights. There ought to be a law or something.
Talk!
Are you deaf or something? I ain't talking without a lawyer, and you can't make me. I'm pleading the 5th, maybe even the 6th. Whatever it is, I'm pleading it, and no two-bit copper's gonna stop me.
Talk!
Are you deaf or something? I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. Attica! Attica! Oh.
Do you want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding him up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fancy socks. When the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I, picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff, but all the other guy had was funny-looking green cubes.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old Frankie, if they know what's good for him, that is.
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
We can definitely go see the German about the souvenir he got.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Ape since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping, and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strange sort. General Skunkape was in hot pursuit. After the General and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Are you trying to threaten me
I
with
want
that?
the thing.
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we? Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkape's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the General, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my General's side these past few hours. I wonder if he'll promote me.
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my general's side ever again.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either. I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss. Finally, a clue. The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was going to lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care. Crimetron, do your stuff! What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful.
Another lost soul on the highway of life, forced to get directions from the rats at their feet.
Excuse me? I'm afraid I don't understand your gritty American metaphors and allusions. Ausgewählt? I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden the Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Öl de la Spucken.
Elsa Super Colored what now?
Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar. So, where was I? Oh, yes! After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ipple-skippled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back.
Lying.
You know what else? I'm starting to...
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill!
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me.
There we are.
No, Americans are all animals. Animals.
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully, it would be enough. Okay, Crimetron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade. Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! We're Skunk Ape.
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get away from her, you Bruce.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History, the tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it. Now we were finally going to take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
Hey! We got progress. So is this banning someone in the stupid report way?
All right, Skunky. It's
because
time
they
to
were
pay
bots.
the piper.
They were like,
Plus tax and applicable service fees.
Like, I prefer banning them because, you know, it could be like an account thing. But, you know, it doesn't let me.
Hang tight, little buddy. I should head upstairs where the action... I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Superior technological might, necromancer!
Necromancer?
Throw down your simian hindquarters, barbarian!
Skunky. And overweight? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box.
Oh, right.
And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here! This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the Toys of Power and re-meet that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, yes. A common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth.
Agreed.
Nice going.
Has a bargain.
Blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him!
Sam? Aw, man! Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. Ah, it was way more fun when they were fighting.
Whoa.
What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young peoples to the museum.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes. Hey, bad guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, A Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled, so that the Yeneler and I might use the projector to summon the scattered psychic toys from the four corners of
My
the
head's
globe.
hurting with two,
Aw.
with the two backing of the same noise. Okay, let's
Hey,
start
you,
with paperwork.
this guy.
What is it?
Oh.
Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Oh.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Don't even think of such a thing.
Why are you and that big dumb ape, Skunk Ape, working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? One mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness.
He just
were I to
got with
utter
an
it.
eldritch sword.
So, Pilates then? What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd. What are you and Corporal Buttcheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of technecromancy across reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's
What?
about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
That is fair.
You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that.
How many toys are
Oh,
going
this
in the
talking
toy
with
box?
my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Can I like?
Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am
Okay,
I doing
just
that?
repeat.
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
This device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box.
Okay, so it seems
magnificent
some
brain
cafe is the
and
way to stop
Paperweight's
there.
chaos magic and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain. Hey, Skunky!
Yes?
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh. What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh-infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
No, but if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away. I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes. My mighty army is
I really like
once
his voice.
again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Oh,
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell. What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy. What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive. Could you go over there for a while? The way you're salivating over my anterior cortex is creeping me out, frankly.
Very well.
Come to us, precious one.
Okay, one monkey stone. No, okay. What information did we truly deem?
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
How? Oh, my brains are ticking.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough de-spinings to hold a young person's attention. That's interesting. Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
That's a biology word. Every 30 minutes is guided talk. That's nice.
Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager. The seven-sided pyramid of Hickabah was the
point and click games. I'll take this thing that I have no idea that I need.
Weight and unorthodox design.
I assume he's going to swap the jars? It's probably not the Pharaoh. I'm gonna guess it's gonna look like Solar Max.
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style. Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor.
It's gonna be Max.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now. Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far. Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
Such a dumb joke.
Please don't touch, play on or around the pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Oh.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum's security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
We got Patrick Warburton at
well,
home.
Feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's not trash. That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh. Sal.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room.
Sal, why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinkies used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Yep, that'd be me.
A 6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinkies? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking? So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before. Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
Your boss is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
God.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here. And I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
How long do cockroaches sleep?
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can I do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can I do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
But he hasn't got a brain.
Well, maybe you should find him a new one.
No, yeah.
Sheesh, some detective you are.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job? That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
Toxicodendron paleness, a prehistoric and virulent form of poison ivy, was 7 times as irritating as its modern counterpart. Primitive life forms were often driven into fits of howling, scratching rage by the merest sampling of T. paleness's secretions. It's hard to believe something that pretty could be so annoying. Canis erectus. This freakish tooth, dating from the late Flammarian era, is thought to represent an evolutionary dead end of heavyset man-dog hybrids. This night was bad enough, but now my distant ancestors are getting insulted by pasty-faced anthropologists. That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius.
That's such a stupid joke, I really like it.
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance. Hey, it's a moai head. How's it hanging, big guy? Fine, be that way.
You're so happy. Oh, we gotta try!
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dark dimension.
Yeah, I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped
backwards.
that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the East Side. Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dank dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough. In fact, he looks kind of flammable.
Okay, so we want flames somehow.
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it. Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office. It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Earth Dog Man, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Skonkape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey!
Mahila to Skonkape, I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't.
He's known for his accent and hairness.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Where is my little buddy? Where is my little buddy?
To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay. Whoa, I did not see that coming. Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly. Hello? Anybody in there?
Torments of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of... Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh, my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest. But where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
Probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Yeah, let's talk to the Pharaoh a little bit.
Your Highness?
Yes?
So, Your Highness, you impressed by the 21st century yet?
Oh, most definitely. Though we do feel a bit out of our element.
Don't worry. Once we teach you a few crude gestures and get rid of the whole talking in the plural thing, you'll fit right in. After all this is over, we'll all head to Broadway and take in a show.
Oh, bread and circuses! Are there gladiator fights?
Actually, it's mostly a bunch of people dressed up as cats singing about wanting to break loose, and then a chandelier falls on them. How'd your brain stay alive all these years, anyway?
Before our death, we left strict instructions with our viziers to pickle our brain in a special solution of crocodile tears and ground ibis beaks.
And that kept your brain alive?
Don't be ridiculous. It was our special gift that kept our brain alive. Duh.
How'd a kid like you get to become Pharaoh? Did your daddy Pharaoh die when you were young?
Oh no, our dad was a sandal maker. We became Pharaoh after we stumbled upon the toys of the gods while stealing coins from a tomb. The toys awakened latent abilities within us, granting us the power to cast the royal family into the Nile and reshape the entire kingdom in our now divine image.
Now there's a heartwarming rags to riches story. If the toys made you so powerful, how'd you end up as a pickled brain in a jar?
During our reign, there were always a few troublemakers who, impervious to our divine powers, rebelled against our benevolent but firm dictates. We suspect one of them finally snuck past our defenses.
Hold any grudges?
Sam, that's all in the past. Even if we did hold an eternal grudge against the mystery assassins who deposed us all those centuries ago, it's not as if we can do anything about it now. Right?
Right. I'm not sure what I should be doing now.
What do you want us to do about it?
Max usually has some sort of obliquely helpful hint in situations like this.
And that's how you go about solving crimes?
I know. Freaky, isn't it? Any ideas?
I'm certain these gloomy halls have more tales to tell. Let us plumb their crannies.
That should be easy. My first gig out of high school was cranny plumbing. Let's roll.
Aha! We shall roll like a wheel, yes?
You sure know your obscure cultural references, Your Majesty.
Roll! Roll onward!
Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dank Dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough.
We had Yog-Sothoth worshippers in our time. They kept trying to steal our toys.
Neolithic mustache clippers?
No, nothing there.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon.
That looks like one of the balloons my magicians would create with inflated sheep's bladders.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Your Majesty.
That's interesting.
Ah, the arrow of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
Yeah, haven't found them yet. But here, take a gander at this.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Whee!
Be careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
It's cute. What was the achievement again? Every possible object. Okay. And transform into a skull. Try transforming into a skull.
How droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful.
Dang it.
Hey, Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Ooh, icky.
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's subhumanity.
Why will you say that?
Since we're in a museum, I assume it'll be some sort of obscure historical reference.
Let's check out Sal.
Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Ouch! Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
What in the name of Gorgar?
In my experience, it's rarely a good idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what lackeys are for, Sam.
Yeah. That implies that Sal's gonna do it. Okay, what other pictures can we get our grubby little mitts on?
Coming soon, a brief history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
Oh.
Too bad these things don't get outside lines. I could really go for some all-night alugabi right now.
Okay, let's look if there's any rhinoplasty in the ancient Egyptian museum.
Ha! My new form reminds me of my summer pyramid on the shores of Bar El Zaraf.
And it'll come in handy in the unlikely event that we need a 7-sided die to defeat Skunk Ape.
Oh, this game gets me too hard. This game. Oh, this game's so stupid. Okay, let's check out.
Hey Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Okay,
Ooh, icky.
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on. You know, we do have incredible psychic powers at our disposal.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Why does this simple device fill me with such a feeling of unspeakable dread?
I think that's just Max's body having a tingle of anticipation. It does that when it sees exotic weaponry.
Ah.
Ah.
If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style.
You're telling me that's the Buckingham Imperial model with the optional scorpion proofing.
Oh. Go on, go on, go on, go on! Go on.
How delightful! I can almost hear them groaning in pain.
You're gonna love reality TV. It's still got that old brain smell.
Okay. Okay, assuming this is going in the office. This is a new location. We need to find fire, toys.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get
Split
back in
personality
there.
or curse.
Yes,
of
sir,
his
Dr.
benefit.
Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic. This office could use a little tidying up, and a good firm raising. Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club. Paperweight's quite the reader.
A lowly scribe, then.
Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And... Shut up!
I really like this.
Could use a little tidying up.
Can
and
we?
a good firm raising.
Max's head looks like it can shove 2 brains inside of it.
4 ancient diabolical summoning spells. And 1 pretty good chili recipe.
Nice. Okay. Future vision. Anything that we can grab from this room? Bye bye. What did it do? Bye bye. Any rhinoplasty? Huh?
How amazing! We've been transmogrified into a glittering futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth.
I love the stupid jokes in this. Oh, we could use the airplane to reach the thing.
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
He's a slave to his other side. I'm assuming this is what the upper level does. Wow, look, we need to just... Can we?
I wonder how Max is holding up.
Okay, maybe we can...
Yo, PWA! What? I'm busy.
Huh.
What's the story with the giant cockroach you've got guarding the museum?
You mean Sal? He's a bit of a charity case. A little slow, but fiercely loyal. And if the general smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay. Heck, I say!
All this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Look how polite they are. I like it when an intelligent character is... Oh.
Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me Tiho. The General says his brain has the power to cloud apes' minds.
Flatterer. Yo, Skunky!
That's Skunkape.
Pardon me. No. No.
I need some me time.
Very well.
Okay.
Looks like Max
So we got
is
our
stoking
box.
the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add
Annoying
some fuel from out
Sal.
here.
And we got... Okay, let's go to Sal next. The balloon is probably what we need to set things alight. I would just whip it. But I can't exactly communicate with the game characters to tell them just what about.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
He's still a little punchy.
Your loyalty is commendable, serf.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of him, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Your lack of independent thought pleases us.
Right back at you, little guy.
I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where? I didn't see nothing. Which is a good thing, since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
Okay.
Welcome to to the Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
Although it lasted for only 7 weeks during the late summer of 56 million BC, the Mesozoic era produced an incredible explosion of evolutionary diversity, most of which was quickly erased by less ridiculous creatures.
I did not know that. Thanks, boss. Anything else, boss?
Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Boyosaurus henway.
Yank the bone. You got it. Yo, looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
Yeah, I'm gonna run through these real quick. Just to figure out, like...
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. Right away, boss.
Humanity has long pondered about the eventuality.
I'm trying to see if there's any ones that are emotionally manipulating.
Supercomputers, scientists have determined that the world will end in the year 2015 as giant monsters, environmental disasters, and political apathy combine to
touch the eyes, combined with the gorilla.
Yeah, boss. Very informative. Anything else, boss?
Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments as predicted by accredited apocalypticians.
Turn over the hourglass. Check.
Okay.
Anything else, boss?
Mm-hmm.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
The Egypt exhibit? Right away, boss.
I guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious Forgotten Pharaoh of ancient Egypt.
That's great, boss. But what do you want me to do now?
This one's obviously touched the eyes.
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
How do I manipulate him to get to the gorilla?
The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient society of mystic knights dedicated to serving an overfiend of
that's close to him.
This priceless tapestry, woven from the meticulously groomed back hair of the knights, is all that remains of their
But there's like 3 that are close to him.
That's really illuminating, boss. Anything else, boss?
To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
Pull the sword? We'll
That's
do,
an eyeball.
boss.
I thought it was just a rock.
Looks okay to me. Anything else, boss?
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I don't see any eyes to poke around here, boss. Anything else, boss?
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
Pull the sword. Pull the bone. Heck was this one again?
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal
Poke the
civilization
eyes.
spring to
And
life.
then...
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach him. Anything else, boss?
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. I see a beast, boss, but he's not
Hey!
attacking any city. Anything else, boss?
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach him. Anything else, boss?
What?
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. I see a beast, boss, but he's not attacking any city. Anything else, boss?
Oh! We get him over to there,
Boss?
and then...
Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I'll just head back to the base.
Okay. We have to get the monkey over to here.
You call
Then we can
this
get
a
him to poke his
museum?
mind.
In my kingdom, tedious.
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth.
Ooh, what a delightful aroma! This Grandpa Stinky must be a skilled sorcier.
No.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odoriferous primate, and you would do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
Oh, this is too easy.
Oh!
Can't you see we're busy?
No, don't. Okay.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. I see a beast, boss, but he's not attacking any city.
The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
I'm rather enjoying this. Oh, this is too easy. The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick. I'm rather enjoying this. Tra-la-la! The beast, can't you see we're busy?
How do I talk to Minion again?
I'm rather enjoying
Minion,
this.
Minion,
Giant insect amuses me greatly. Oh, he does whatever your magic voice tells him. Tra-la-la!
How do I
I'm
stop?
rather enjoying this. That's enough playtime for now.
Perfect. Just what I wanted.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
I'm curious. Does your head hurt when you attempt to form complete sentences?
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke its eyes. Really? Oh, well, you're the boss.
What in the name of Gorgar?
What should I do now, boss? Hey, ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
By the underrealms of Embo, what is going on out here?
I kinda hated doing that to poor Sal.
Yes, most unfortunate. Beetles are sacred in my culture.
Actually, I think he's a cockroach.
Really? Then let him rot.
This chapter is way more my intelligence level.
I would very much appreciate it if your minions would refrain from manhandling my employees.
And I would appreciate it if you stopped using specious words like manhandling.
Oh, take it like a man, you big ape.
I can't believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant? Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do
Didn't
better?
we transform into a
Witted
thing?
conjurer?
Watch
We
me.
gotta be more, right?
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here
That is
straight into
such a
supervillain
stupid
divorce
face
court.
model. Like, the cracked teeth and stuff.
Hey, minions.
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho.
Me too.
For convenience, I lump super brains. Ones that I've broken, and ones that I haven't broken yet. Hey, Apezilla!
What?
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog-Sagoth, would it?
I wouldn't be surprised. Every other word out of that cretin's mouth is Yog-Sagoth. You'd think that tapestry was his security blanket the way he carries on about it.
Oh boy.
Don't touch the Yog-Sagoth tapestry. Yog-Sagoth is unstoppable. Words cannot describe the unspeakable terror of Yog-Sagoth.
I need some me time.
Very well.
Hey, minion!
I am not a minion.
Yeah, whatever. Listen. So, about Sal.
Sal? He is recovering from an unprovoked assault by a vicious space monkey.
Ah, poor guy. He deserves a space monkey who'll treat him right. I sure hope Skunk Apes boys don't trash your museum. I bet the hairballs are piling up already.
If those space simians monkey with my precious tapestry, they will feel my hot, explosive wrath.
Fine. Just keep your hot wrath off my jar, will ya? It takes forever to clean. Why are you and that big dumb ape, Skunk Ape, working together?
I have no earthly idea. Dr. Norrington keeps telling me that Skunkapi is the key to finally gathering all the toys and completing the spell, but nothing is worth this abuse. Nothing!
Yes. Feel the hate grow within you.
Shut up.
All this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Okay. Now we need one more emotional manipulation.
I wouldn't mind another flyabout.
Yes. I'll give you your desire.
Hope there's nothing in this museum that could trigger an explosion.
Okay, destroy that. No. How do I destroy it? I need to destroy you with something. Do I use it with Sam?
Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dank Dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough. In fact, he looks kind of flammable.
How do I make him flammable?
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dark Dimension.
Creepy. It's a good thing our forefathers kept this guy from schlepping into our dimension, or we'd probably be seeing that on our currency by now.
Can I shoot it with a gun?
I'd run out of ammo before I did any serious damage, or wacky damage for that matter.
Oh, wait. Full of helium.
This Hindenburg conveyance. It's not dangerous, is it?
Well, you might want to avoid sudden downdrafts and puncture wounds.
Now.
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Why?
No reason. Oh, the subhumanity.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're welcome.
Now never do it again.
No problem. Whoops.
Let go of me, commoner!
Shh.
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yog-Sothoth! No!
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Skunkape!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's priceless Yog-Sothoth tapestry!
Oh, really? Ahila! Yes, sir? Did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry?
No, sir.
I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Sorry, your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
That's it! I've
Okay.
had it up to
They could do
here
either one
with your
first.
incessant, petulant whining!
Petulant? Well, I've had it up to here with your imperious attitude and your odoriferous banana breath.
Banana breath? Banana breath? This alliance is over!
So be it!
It warms my heart to see these two fighting again. At least I think it does. Sam better come get me before these two losers knock over my jar, or worse, kiss and make up!
Wait here, Your
No,
Majesty. This move's gonna require some sneakiness, and that body you're wearing isn't really known for its stealth.
Very well.
Resistance is pointless, Terran flea!
Eat my primordial wrath, monkey boy!
Sam! It's about time.
I would have been here 2 or 3 explosions ago if someone I know had the slightest bit of impulse control.
Hey, my body's walking around without my brain. How'd you work that out?
I found a loner in the creepy Egyptian exhibit. Nice kid, but a little bit of an attitude. Now let's get out of here before Goofus and Gallant figure out that we've played them for chumps. Come on, Your Highness. Your Majesty?
The toy box! It's mine again!
Jesus Christ, it's loud in this thing. I think one of my ears is better than the other.
Sam? You didn't stick the brain of a psychically gifted, unstable adolescent pharaoh in my cute little body, did you?
Maybe.
He's so cool!
Must resist.
Norrington, help me!
My hammer of Ptah, the hairballs of Bastet, and the hangnails of Anubis. Reality before Salmon Mac.
Maybe we should be leaving.
You think?
Years of lifting one headphone over my ear so that I could hear other people and their conversations. One side of my body is gifted, the other was kind of normal.
Another mind-boggling mystery solved by the loping wits and the capriciously applied violence of the freelance police. Who's up for a sugar grenade?
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? I'm still a brain in a jar.
Don't be silly, Max. You've always been a brain in a jar.
No, I haven't. I'm a short, sexy lagomorph with an enormous mouth and dead, shark-like eyes.
Hold that thought, little buddy. We've got some idolizing to do.
Say what?
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Attention, everyone. From this point forward, those little things at the ends of your shoelaces. Anklets? Yes, anklets are hereby decreed to be the most horrible things in all the world.
It's a good thing I don't wear shoes.
Sam, snap out of it.
Snap out of what?
Ah, just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
Do we have any
I
abilities?
don't have any psychic toys.
Okay. Huh? 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 Okay, let's... Ow! Just shocked myself.
Our Lord Salmon Max sure loves his corn dogs. Hey, Stinky.
How's it shaking?
Oh joy, it's Chico and the man. Can we just cut to the chase? I've got important Salmon Mac business to attend to.
Pardon me. That is music.
Lord Salmon Max sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, I know, and so powerful. Oh, and wealthy, and powerful.
You said powerful.
Power.
What are you doing out here?
What does it look like? I'm helping Grandpa Stinky load another metric barge load of corn dogs to Lord Salmon Mac's never-ending buffet table over at the planetarium.
That's funny. It looks like you're texting your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Who said I had a boyfriend? I'm saving myself for Lord Salmon Mac.
Isn't he like, 10?
Now, but in a few years...
So, who are you texting?
I'm, handling all the logistics of the buffet.
Seems kind of cruel to let your grandpa do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he insisted.
No, I didn't.
You look busy, so we'll let you get back to your work.
It's been great, guys.
How do I
Let's do
know?
this again real soon.
That
What do I have in my bag?
Pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
The gun. How do I do my best to get more materials? I could go in the sewers. Maybe Abraham Lincoln is alive?
Max,
Huh?
beware.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Salmon Mac.
Me? Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
Who are you, anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
I keep telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right, fine. Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
for the thrill of it. What the heck is going on with our office?
Oh, we got kicked out of it last week when Salmon Mac requisitioned it to make way for a new statue commemorating his new high score on Minesweeper.
Where do we work now?
Mostly out of the DeSoto. You know, I hadn't really thought about it until we were kicked out, but we haven't really used our office in months.
So that's why there was a salute thing.
Smack Backs Yak Slacks. It's a story about how Salmon Mac briefly declared Andean weave pants to be his most favored thing in the whole wide world for a few hours last Thursday, before he discovered how itchy they were and had them all destroyed in a massive bonfire.
Fickle little tyrant, ain't he?
Let's go down bottom. Let's look in the sewers. I did already talk to Stinky. Ooh, Stinky. And usually the sewers are either like, or at least so
That was
far,
an interesting shortcut.
they've been like, huh? Oh.
Look, these grotty little mole people have made a primitive mosaic of Lord Salmon Mac.
That's me, Sam!
I think it's cute that you maintain such a positive self-image, Max. Hey, mole cultists, how's it going?
Okay. Please don't snarl at us again.
Why would I do that? I've got Max's brain back, and everything's right with the world.
Right.
This is dead making him salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Hey, you gave a backhanded salute. Are you a rebel?
Rebels, where?
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
That should keep him busy for the next few hours. So are you a rebel or not?
We're much more than mere rebels.
Hey, aren't you?
To defeat Salmon Mac, you will need a weapon that our rebel forefathers originally used to separate his tyrannical brain
That's
from
an
his
old one.
spoiled body back in ancient Egypt.
Cable television?
No, we speak of the brain screw.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Bring the sacred weapon close to Salmon Mac, and we'll take care of the rest.
Bring the brain screw to Salmon Mac. Easy peasy.
I fear it will be neither easy nor peasy.
But fear not.
I wasn't.
We have obtained several tools to help you in your quest.
My psychic toys! I've missed you boys.
Many mole people sacrifice their dignity and 401ks to steal these infernal amusements out from under Salmon Mac's all-seeing gaze. Use them wisely.
Wisely. That's adorable.
And they're gone.
Hey, Sam! Giddy up!
Reverend submission is tough on the knees.
That's nice. Hey, I got us a case.
Really?
Yeah! The case of Salmon Mac's missing brain screw.
Ooh, sounds pointy and dangerous.
It better be, or you better get used to carrying me around.
I've been carrying you for years. Well, if Salmon Mac's missing his brain screw, we'd better bring it back to him. He's probably in the throne room at the museum.
Sic Semper Tyrannis, Junior!
Yowee! That brain screw's a menace.
And it makes people speak in gobbledygook.
I think
Sick.
that's Latin, Max.
I like the bubbling noises.
Semper Tyrannis, Junior!
Six Semper Tyrannis Junior. Six Semper. What the heck does that mean? Six Semper Tyrantus. And is there any pictures we can gobble gibble? Oh, that's actually really smart that they had the Pharaoh do that stuff, because now we don't have access to them. Yeah, what do we have access to? Stinkies, cops. So they can teleport to ourselves.
Let me help you out with that, little buddy.
Don't mind if you do. You know, maybe it's just a 28.5% annual interest rate talking, but I'm feeling a mite peckish right now.
A mite peckish? Have you been watching British TV again?
I can't help it. The short seasons appeal to my limited attention span.
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Salmon Mac's endless feast.
Maybe I can do both rats?
No! I love Lord Salmon Mac.
It looks like Grandpa Stinky's got a date with Lord Salmon Mac's heretic police in the near future.
It's always the guy you most suspect, isn't it?
1923.
I hope Girl Stinky's got an unlimited texting plan.
Texting's so 2009. All the cool kids are blimp-dingling these days.
You're cute when you make up tech fads, Max.
They can go to the cops and they can go... I'm gonna quickly double check what that woman said, because maybe it's useful.
Semper Tyrannis, Junior!
What?
Semper Tyrannis, Junior! Semper Tyrannis, Junior! Semper Tyrannis, Junior!
Sic Semper Tyrannis, Junior. Sic Semper Tyrannis, Junior.
Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac.
Where would you like to go today, Sam?
Perhaps you'd like to give a gift to Lord Salmon Mac.
Or maybe make a visit to Salmon Mac's planetarium throne room to bask in his glory.
Or maybe you'd just like to cruise around the city, taking in the wonders that Lord Salmon Mac has bestowed on us.
those all sound swell, guys, but I think I'll let Max pick the destination today. He's in a bit of a funk.
You know who could fix that? Sam and Mac.
Frankie, right? Let's go through all locations, see if we can go. You wanna put seeds? Oh, I think credit card. Sorry, darling. That's a pet peeve for some people. I don't know what a toast would be for, I think it's a joke.
For the love of Salmon Mac, don't say it.
Toasty.
At least he has a proper physical form now.
Come on!
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
Where was the scissor kick?
Gorilla scissor kick.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
Where was the scissor kick?
Right in the Labanza.
Frankie.
Ah, jeez, as if I don't have enough trouble today. Now I gotta deal with the freaking freelance police.
Beat it, coppers.
Yeah, let us fleece our cousin in peace.
Do my not ears deceive me, or are those rats mouthing off to us?
I believe they are, Max.
Shall we make a lesson of them?
I believe we shall. Now be nice while we talk to your cousin. Hey, you're a rat who knows how to get things.
Plague, diphtheria, scabies.
Do you have a line on any empty bodies so that we could drop Max's brain into?
I'm getting a little existential in here.
I'd like to help, guys, but that's a little out of my pay grade. I can fix you up with a nice car stereo, though.
Thanks, we'll pass.
Let's not be too hasty, Sam. The powers of my psychic brain melded to a kickin' sound system could be a formidable force for justice.
What sort of low-rent criminal shenanigans are you and your kin perpetrating out here?
And please keep in mind that I can see the future, so I'll know if we'll be slapping you around for lying to us later on.
Hey, there's nothing illegal going on here, honest. Me and my cousins were just engaging in a little friendly wagering over Samu Mac's, gladiatorial bouts.
Really?
Yeah. Of course we don't actually bet on who wins or loses. That Skunkape gorilla's impossible to beat. So we bet on what the General's finishing move's gonna be.
Finishing move? How 90s.
When General Skunkape finishes off an opponent, he'll use one of his 6 signature moves to do the deed. Before each fight, we make bets on which one it's gonna be.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor the little rat guy, Max. Mind if I lay down a bet?
You, a freelance cop, gambling on the street like a common rat? Hey, guys, wake up!
What? I think we know what it is.
The high and mighty freelance policeman wants to make a bet on the next fight.
Bring 'em on.
More money for us.
So, which move do you think Skunkape will use next?
I got 20 that says it'll be the simian scissor kick.
Sam, since when do you have any cash? And, where are you carrying it?
A, since Sam and Mac kicked us out of our office, we've been saving a bundle by living out of the DeSoto, and B, none of your damn business.
Touché.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'll take the Space Ape Kidney Punch.
I'm in for the Gorilla Thigh Squeeze, Frankie.
And I'll be taking all your dough with my bet on the Simian Scissor Kick. But first, I better go get some cash.
What's that all about?
Frankie doesn't trust us, so he never carries any cash when he's around us.
Subsequently, he always has to run off to the ATM machine every time he makes a bet.
Hey, Paulie, you just called it an ATM machine.
So what?
So that's redundant, that's what.
I'm back!
Oh, it's a good thing, too. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern here were starting to put me into a coma.
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Skunkape circles the ring. The challenger runs for his life. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it, oh my, yes, it's the Great Ape Leg Sweep. And the crowd goes wild.
Where was the Scissor Kick?
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
Hey, no one won. Now what happens?
Everyone gets their bets back and we live to bet another day, tough guy.
Maybe if when an event is triggered?
Get me out of here, Sam!
Holy mother of Sam and Mac dancing the karaoke with the priests of Bast.
What was that?
I think they were dial-up modems.
Hold me!
It costs 4 lots of grain to use this payphone. I remember when it was just a half bladder of lamp oil.
Hail Salmon Mac!
Hail Salmon Mac!
Oh, God. Don't say this every single time.
Hail Salmon Mac!
Yeah, hail Salmon Mac.
So, something to do with credit cards.
Salmon Mac shatters storm. Citizens rejoiced as Lord Salmon Mac used his mighty powers to disperse a thunderstorm in advance to his annual visit to our fair city. And look, there's a picture.
What things here?
Look at me, Sam! I'm a low-pressure system! I'm like a cushy government job, but with thunder!
Are you precipitating?
Sure. Precipitating, that's it.
Hey!
Stop bothering me. I finally found my place in Sam and Mac's blessed world, and I don't need my bubble rubbed by no freelance police.
Hey, Sal!
Sam!
Hey, Sal, does his absolute perfectionist have any empty bodies in there? My buddy's in the market for one.
I'm sure he wouldn't miss it.
First of all, the answer is no. Lord Salmon Mac doesn't have any empty bodies in there.
Rats.
Second of all, you really shouldn't kid around about stealing from the big guy. That kind of talk could get the Grand Vizier and his goons all over your keisters.
If I had a butt, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
I see you got a new job.
Grand Vizier Paperweight was so impressed with my work as a museum security guard that he promoted me to the chief offering collector here at the Regional Offering Vault 714.
It's true, you cockroaches really are survivors.
Yep, and now I don't even have to patrol. All I gotta do is guard this door and take gifts into this impenetrable offering vault. It's a little slice of heaven.
How go the offerings today?
You know how it is. In a tough economy, charitable contributions go right down the toilet.
Even gifts to Lord Salmon Mac?
I know. The guy creates the sky and the stars and the creatures of the field, and people let a little thing like a double-dip recession stop them from paying their respects.
It's a sick, sad world, Sal. I just love your Salmon Mac accessory.
Pretty sweet, huh? That's my ornament of fealty. Lord Salmon Mac gave it to me for exposing an evil heretic.
A heretic? What, did he deny the quadrine nature of the esoteric illuminations?
Worse. He didn't salute fast enough.
That is bad.
Yeah, I don't see what a toaster and stone would do, but I can see the use.
So, to get my own ornament of fealty, I need to expose a heretic?
Heretics aren't so easy to find these days. Everyone knows you gotta bow down to Salmon Mac if you want to stay out of the pit of contrition.
I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
Oh yeah? I can't accept just any old thing, you know. The omnipotent one is kinda picky. What you got?
How about a storm cloud?
I promise not to rain on the carpet!
No.
Darn. On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthiness issues myself.
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
I can hardly wait to bask in Lord Salmon Mac's presence. I hope I don't drool too much.
Maybe I can give him the credit card?
Hey, Sal!
Sam!
I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
We'll see about that. What you got?
How about a credit card?
I'm offering 0% APR on balance transfers.
Lord Salmon Mac doesn't need credit. He prefers to just manifest his will. So, no.
Darn. On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthiness issues myself.
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
Okay, time to go see some of Mac.
Okay, let's have a nice firm chat with this body-stealing crock muncher.
That's no way to talk about our divine leader, Max.
Oh, good grief.
Kick him in the scarabs!
it! Do it!
Ooh! Well played, General Skunkape. You are truly our fiercest and smelliest warrior.
I live for your praise, my liege.
You know, I enjoy a good pummeling as much as the next brain in a jar, but that seemed really unfair.
It may seem unfair, little buddy, but it's the only way those stinking rebels will learn to accept Salmon Mac's righteous rule.
You're creepy when you're sycophantic, Sam.
I can hardly wait to bask in Lord Salmon Mac's presence. I hope I don't drool too much. What's that?
That is Lord Salmonac's magnificent pyramid of corn dogs. A meticulously balanced marble of nearly 340 Stinky's brand corn dogs. Don't you natives know anything about your own country?
All right, Egypt boy. You can steal my silky fur and my charming cartilage, but you'll never take away my snack time indulgences. In the name of the sweet, the salty, and the cheap yellow mustard, I hereby liberate these corn dogs!
What is that?
It's a credit card, my liege.
A credit card, Very well. Listen up, everyone. This is Salmon Mac. Forget what we said before. From now on, credit cards are a scourge upon the land and our least
Oh, we
favorite
can
thing
reset
ever.
it.
So, if you see a credit card, rip it to shreds.
What did I miss?
I think you just single-handedly destroyed the foundations of the U.S. economy over a pile of corn dogs.
What, again?
Oh! We can ruin Frankie. Direct to Frankie. Boom.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's your loss, Squinky.
I got 20 that says it'll be the Simeon Scissor Kick.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'm liking that gorilla girly slap.
I'm in for the gorilla thigh squeeze, Frankie.
And I'll pick the,
I want to be between a
Space
gorilla
Ape
thigh
kidney
squeeze.
punch. But first, I gotta get some cash. Uh-oh.
A credit card?
Lord Salmon Mac hates credit cards.
Pulverize it!
Now, guys...
Don't you want in on that?
They look like they've got it under control.
No! Now what'll I bet?
How about that funky pendant of yours?
A pendant of Inquisition? But it was a gift from Salmon Mac himself. An accessory, what do you call it? Privilege.
But if you win, you'll have that and 60 bucks.
Hey, good point. I'm in.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Ow! Boom goes the dynamite! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it, yes, the crowd-pleasing Simeon Sucker Punch? And the crowd goes wild!
Ah, I thought for sure it would be the kidney punch.
Gotta love the way the General uses his hands. Too bad I didn't get the rest right.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
Hey, no one won. Now what happens?
Everyone gets their bets back and we live to bet another day, tough guy.
Right in the Labanza.
Future sight time.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Huh? What's that mean? To go back to the gorilla moves, I'd sure it be the leg sweep.
Come on!
Come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
There's not a leg sweep, hands, gorilla moves.
Franklin?
Again?
Not a gorilla move.
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's your loss, Squinky.
So, scissor kick. I think it's this one. That's a gorilla move. That's a gorilla move. Could you count it as a gorilla move? No, because this one's technically a monkey. But no. This is a fist, kick. This is outright a kick.
I got 20 that says it'll be the simian scissor kick.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
Let's see. How's about the simian sucker punch?
I'm in for the gorilla thigh squeeze, Frankie.
And I'll pick the great ape leg sweep.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the
I think
ring
we
to
win
face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does.
Oh wait, yeah, he said that.
This one's almost over before it even had a chance to start. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it, the simian scissor kick? Brutal! And the crowd goes wild!
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Well, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves. Come to Papa!
No!
Hey, what about the cash?
This accessory of privilege is all we need to get closer to the glory of Salmon Mac.
Works for us.
Well done, Max.
Why were we doing this?
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
I got greedy.
Are being made. Gather more accessories of privilege
Oh, we need more
so that
accessories.
Sam can get next to Salmon Mac.
No problem.
And don't forget to bring the brain screw.
Yeah. Sheesh, what a nag.
Who are you talking to, Max?
An imaginary friend. I call him Floyd J. Dalrymple.
You and your wacky psychic powers.
So, what would be the next useful thing? You know what, that's literally right in front of us, like. So I'm guessing I want to get Sam and Mac to say something. I haven't seen a toaster outside this, so...
I can hardly...
To the cops. The game just crashes. Sorry. A toaster button?
In 1999, the Wenchco Electric Company paid $15 million to purchase the naming rights of this constellation, now forever known as the Wenchco Flying Toaster.
Ooh. What is that?
It's a Wedgeco toaster, Your Omnipotence.
A toaster?
Greetings, everyone! This is Salmon Mac,
Huh?
the Divine, speaking. From this day forward, toasters are the most exalted things in all the universe, ranking just below yours truly on the
Alright.
awesome meter. Just thought you should know.
If I had one of those, I could give it to Salmon Mac.
Pudgy stick. Big fan. Panorama, yeah. I guess I can get him to like any of that. Okay, now we become a toaster.
I bet Salmon Mac would love to get his hands on you, since he's a big toaster freak these days.
Ick.
I bet everyone else is getting toasters for him, too. Inner Circle members only. I don't think we're supposed to go in there.
That doesn't apply to us. We're the freelance police.
Stop! Only members of Lord Salmon Mac's inner circle are allowed within 10 cubits of the boy king.
Aww.
And how does sniveling jerk like you get to be in the...
Everyone else by earning accessories of privilege.
I like the face.
How can I get these accessories?
Just do exceptionally good deeds on Salmon Mac's behalf, like I did. Now scat.
That's obviously a gift one. Oh, everyone's giving him a gift.
I just need to rustle up some accessory thingies.
So we have one of 3. So we now go to the gift shop. And we can give him the toaster. And Max can like come back round or something like that.
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
Oh, yeah? I can't accept just any old thing, you know. The omnipotent one is kind of picky. What you got?
How about a toaster?
Ooh, nice.
Oh, no, giving the brain
Didn't you
screw
hear?
wouldn't be good.
Those wedge coat toasters are like his favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Great.
Yeah, people have been giving him toasters all day. Now the vault's jammed full of them. The last thing he needs is another dang toaster.
Darn.
Oh!
I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthiness issues myself.
If I get all toasters
Catch you later,
destroyed...
Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
Be on the lookout for heretics, Max. They could be anywhere. Salmon Mac sure does love his corn dogs.
You may have my body, you phony pharaoh, but all your corn dogs are belong to Max.
I have a little pink nose.
Face, look at me. I'm dancing on the grave of your hopes and dreams.
What is that?
It's a wedge coat toaster, sir.
A toaster, eh? Attention, everyone! This is
Well, thankfully he has a 5-second memory.
creation. Forget what we said before. From now on, toasters are officially the most horrid, beastly things in the whole wide world. And if you see a toaster and you want to make us happy, break it into tiny little bits.
Wow, that means every toaster in the world is now utterly and irrevocably destroyed.
But where does that leave toaster pastries?
Room temperature, little buddy. Room temperature.
Then we go back and toasterify, so then all the water is destroyed, become production, we can get there before the production starts.
Hey-ho, everybody. Just thought you should know that the bestest thing in the world are now toasters. Bye-bye.
Thankfully, that's a wedge coach toaster and stuff, and blah 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 blah. Should be able to finish off shortly. Need some breakfast in me. Oh yeah, I finished chapter 1 of D&D finally, my D&D book. Which means I'm now in the character creation portion.
Oh, Lord Salmon Mac's gonna love this.
Looks like someone's about to give Lord Salmon Mac the perfect gift. I hope it's me.
No, you can't have my toy. I need to give this to the General. Hey!
Wow. What do you call deja vu in the future?
Deja vu?
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
We'll see about that. What you got? Is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lord Salmon Mac's gonna love this. Wedgecoat toasters are his favorite things in the world.
So I've heard.
But they've been so scarce since the purging. Where'd you find this one?
I made it. It's amazing what you can do with a glue gun, some pipe cleaners, and a little imagination.
Amazing. Well, I'll just stash this bad boy in the vault.
Sam, in gratitude for your truly one-of-a-kind offering, Lord Salmon Mac has ordered me to present you with one of his accessories of privilege. A medallion of superlative tithing.
I don't know what to say.
Gratitude would be appropriate, peon.
Thank you, Salmon Mac. Hey, you're back, little brain buddy. Wait a sec. If you're here, what about...
Don't overthink it, Sam.
Well done, Max.
Yikes!
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
Our agents are almost in place. Obtain another accessory of privilege so that Sam may get close to the Pharaoh.
I'm all over it.
How do I get the third one? This, but like... Obviously, we now become a storm.
We should go to the old folks' home and watch their rheumatism flare up.
You're a sadistic little twerp, Max.
What's the point of this? This guy has a toy or something?
Hey, monkey boy!
Monkeys have tails, dog man, and I'm busy.
Hey, Sal!
Sam!
Neil?
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Get a room, will ya?
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
This area is useless now. So let's bring the Risotto to thingy. Does that have a guide? There's gotta be some reason to have someone as a storm cloud. So, He gets taken away.
Lord Salmon Mac.
Because he's a fighter? Would that give us an amulet? No second.
Can you believe that some heretics actually refuse to kneel before Salmon Mac? Stinky!
What do you want, you shiftless, tab-running losers? Can't you see I'm doing the Lord's work
So,
here?
maybe...
This'll only take a minute.
That's what you always say before you drag me into your little schemes.
Well,
No.
you look busy.
Noticed that, did you?
So we'll be on our way.
What? No riddles? No discursive queries into the secret ingredients of my mysterious menu items?
We're between cases.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
The weather's turning. I can feel it.
Yo, Stinky.
Oh, is that important then?
With the interruptions. Lord Salmon Mac won't be happy if I'm late, you know.
He doesn't want to kneel.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
My poor knees.
Oh, old man knees.
Heretic alert! Heretic alert! Heretic alert!
I'm not a heretic, you blithering idiot. I've got bad knees.
Tell it to the pit of contrition, punk.
No! I love Lord Salmon Mac.
Sam and Max, in recognition
Oh,
of the great service you've done to your Lord
I was
and
just trying to get him
Master,
to kneel.
I have been instructed by Salmon Mac himself to reward you with one of his accessories of privilege, the ornament of fealty.
Oh, he shouldn't have.
As you are, everyone.
Sweet hopping Horace on a two-headed asp. I've got 3 accessories of privilege.
I gotta stop laughing about that joke.
Free hoagie on our next visit?
No, it means I'm worthy of basking in the transcendent radiance of Lord Salmon Mac's divine personage.
I'd prefer the hoagies.
You don't even have a mouth. I wonder if I should shave first.
You are shaving. Do this so I can teleport back.
Wow, that spindly old mole woman's really holding her own against Skunky.
Who knew that Dame Judi Dench exterior was hiding the ninja skills of Mila Jovovich?
Okay, so we're definitely in position now.
She's really a ninja, Max.
Well done, the stupid apparel.
This should be
I
fun.
mean, compared to chapters 1 and 2, I definitely had a lot more like brain genius apart from in the first section.
I dare, Grand Vizier Pepperpot.
And we've got the bling of whatever to prove it.
It appears they'll give out accessories of privilege to anyone.
Also, I
these
didn't
days.
just like go through every single dialogue option.
Let it be written that Sam and Max, freelance police, have been granted entry into the inner circle of the Lord High Salmon Mac, maker of worlds and breather of life. Welcome, Sam and Max. Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Lord Salmon Mac, thanks for welcoming me into your inner circle. I can't believe I'm so close to your radiant gloriousness.
Yes, it's a great honor. Now still your tongue. We're watching the fight.
He talked to me.
Stop drooling, Sam.
O most mighty and glorious Lord Salmon Mac.
Ah, there we
I
are.
have something you might be interested in.
Oh.
Sick-sempered tyrannis!
Hey now, Missy. Be careful with that thing.
Sam, no!
You furry fool! Well done, my wet-nosed and faithful servant. Now, finish off this wretched assassin.
Isn't that a little harsh? How about we just slap her with a fine or revoke her internet privileges for a few days?
Kill her!
Come on, Sam, don't be a jerk.
I'm sorry, my liege. I can't do it.
What? Ha! Paperweight? How could you let her escape?
Oh, I am so very sorry, Your Perfectness.
And you! You have disappointed us for the first and only time, Sam! Into the pit of contrition with you!
Yes, Your Awesomeness.
Yes, I shall enjoy this.
Let the divine punishment begin!
Max, help me with the rhinoplasty. Domain expansion.
For this earth cur.
But we only imprisoned you in the penal zone a couple of hours ago.
Yes, but due to the temporal differences between this dimension and the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up and fight.
Yes, your gloriousness.
Yes, Your Wonderfulness.
Let us see what you've got.
Max, little help here?
Future vision?
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Looks like you're gonna win!
That's very, comforting. Hi-ya!
Oh!
Did that help?
A little, but do you think you can widen the zoom on these visions a bit?
Maybe if I had some hands, I could fiddle with the lenses.
Anything else?
Paperweight's got a shorter fuse than those fireworks we bought from those Girl Scouts. Does my face always look like that when I'm laughing maniacally? That won't do me any good now.
Just become a storm cloud.
Still standing? I'm impressed.
If this is all it takes, you'll be really impressed when I kick your crimson keister.
Taunt.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
You all know attack won't work.
It must have hurt when Paperweight dumped you, huh?
What are you talking about?
You know, when he ditched your little alliance of the B-list supervillains.
What? Paperweight didn't break the alliance. I broke it. I dumped him.
That's a lie.
Ah, my eyes.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
I've been wondering.
What?
Can you get free space gas with your AARP card?
Ah!
No!
You
I was just
clumsy
gonna try all the
Do
other
you know
taunts.
how much that equipment costs?
I relate to Paperweight or himself.
Ooh.
Okay, so I can cause him to go blind. What else can I do? I can cause him to go blind.
Don't just stand there like a drooling Who-Man. Hit me!
Oh, very amusing.
Okay.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Getting dumped into...
Paperweight broke your heart when he broke the alliance, didn't he?
I told you. I broke
Wait, no.
up with him.
Liar!
Wait, no. Age? Then get the mole man to attack? Or whatever.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
You sure you don't want to take a break, Skunk Ape?
Why?
Well, it'll be 4:30
No, because he'll
soon.
probably...
I wouldn't want you to miss the senior
He'll-
dinner discount at Stinky's.
It can't be that easy. It cannot be one taunt.
Stop hacking at my planetarium, you clod!
We probably want to take out everyone else, and because otherwise he'll be like, he's going to attack you, dodge.
Hey, Skunk Ape, what?
So let's just go through them. Mole Man's next.
So, the mole men giving you a good fight?
Don't be ridiculous. Those dreary little mole men barely get my pulse racing. It's all I can do not to double over laughing when I see them running around the arena.
Hey! Liberté! Egalité! Up with Mole! Down with the Pharaoh!
La la la. So cool.
Hey, Skunk Ape, what? I can't believe you're doing Paperweight's dirty work.
What are you talking about?
I don't see him in here getting all sweaty with Mole Men, do you?
Yes, sir.
Ha! The only thing Paperweight is good for is fetching me more grapes after my battles.
Hey, Skunk Ape, what? So, Grandpa...
Right now. Next one.
Ooh.
I can now go
Hey, Skunk
dump
Ape, what?
into attack.
It must have hurt when Paperweight dumped you, huh?
What are you talking about?
You know, when he ditched your little alliance of the B-list supervillains.
What? Paperweight didn't break the alliance. I broke it. I dumped him.
That's a lie!
Ah, my
Okay,
eyes!
distracted. How do I get multiple things to it? Let's just try attacking.
Oh,
Oh, wait. That worked.
Finish him!
I have had enough of you.
I knew you could do it, Sam. Even though I may have secretly placed some side bets against you.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Must we do everything around here? If you will not submit to our champion, then we will personally have the pleasure of scraping you from the papyrus of reality.
Try not to ruin my face, Sam.
And don't think we haven't noticed you meddling with our stolen toys.
Ah, crocodile
Oh.
dung.
Now, insect, strike me if you can.
I can't, your gloriousness.
That's more like it.
Ah, what do I do now? Okay, the feet hands are still out. Thinking, what's my taunt option?
Salmon Mac, you're really
Yes?
a heck of a guy.
Why so quiet, Sam? Bastet got your tongue?
Spam call. That?
Max, give me a hand here.
But I don't have any hands,
No.
Sam. Or magic toys.
When has that stopped you before?
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do.
What?
Go ahead, hit me.
Oh, I can get him to a. I can get him to a. To.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac.
I'll get
is
him to
more than we
attack
can
without
stand.
realizing it.
Merely Killing won't save you now, traitor.
Yeah, now salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute?
Oh, it penetrates with the... It goes intangible.
I'll never be a Grand Vizier now.
Nice.
Ooh, have I got a headache. Hey, did I just miss out on one of those reality makeover capers?
Yep, you were pretty much useless through the whole thing.
Dang.
Don't worry, though. I saved the day all by myself. Even though I had my hands, legs, and all my internal organs tied behind my back.
Hey, nice work, little buddy.
Now hurry up and put my brain back in my body. This jar's starting to fog up.
There you are, Max. Good as, new.
Ooh, it's
Nice.
tight in here. All that demon broth must have fattened up my brain.
We'll get you on a steady diet of brain-shrinking reality shows tomorrow. Now, let's stow this troublemaking toy box someplace safe before another delusional jerkwad gets his hands on it.
Aside from me, you mean?
Sam is coming! Sam is coming! Sam is coming!
You don't have to repeat yourself.
And besides, I'm right here.
Actually...
This is just like that dream I had last night. I wonder if he studied for his finals.
Why don't you ask them?
What?
Max?
Yes?
Shouldn't I be waking up about now?
Shouldn't I be waking up now? A good question from a good dog. And one that you are no doubt asking yourself even now. Along with, who is the ominous Dr. Norrington? How did Monsieur Paperweight survive for over a century? And what is the dealio with all those naked Sams? We'll have answers of a sort to these questions in our next chapter. Until then, my friends, sleep well.
Yeah, it was like if Sam wasn't willing to, attack him directly, I don't think a taunt would have helped out. Brain surgeon, trophy end. So yeah, I think I was pretty smart there. I think this level definitely just made a bit more sense to me. Considering some of the other ones took way longer because they just, couldn't figure out the achievement in time or whatever. The second one is an obvious example because I literally skipped the achievement on that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna skip this. Now because it takes ages. But anyway, so yeah, can't really think of anything else to say or do. I'm gonna go make breakfast and just, proper breakfast and dinner, whatever. So I'll be seeing you. Hope to see you Monday for more Summer Max. Or the Bleach game, depends what comes out first. I don't remember what date it's supposed to come out on. I think it's near the 20th, so we'll probably get at least a Monday Summer Max in. And that'll be for chapter... 4, which will be the second to last chapter of the game. Attack of the Dolls, toys. Oh, wait, I didn't even read this one. 1 second. Little buddy, what have they done to you? Someone switched Max's brain, gunning for control, all for his bizarre psychic powers. Now Sam will roll up his sleeves, smacking heads and throwing slugs, whatever it takes to get back what's rightfully Max's. And this one will be toys. A horde of Sam clones on the loose, searching for the toys of power. What fiend has unleashed this army of half-naked Samulacra on the city? While Sam and Max have to sacrifice to stop them. But yeah, anyway, this shouldn't be too hard to do. At most it will take 4 hours. But anyway, bye. Hope to see you all Monday. Have a lovely rest of your day.